So in this first section, we're going to focus on defending ourselves against blunt weapons. Again, this could be a stick, a hammer, a pool cue, anything like that, a piece of wood. And again, our main focus is to get control of the weapon. Okay. I'm not focused on blocking the weapon, just like in our standing self-defense. You can put that down. He's not looking, if I throw a punch, to just block the punch, because why? I can reload and do it again, right? And the punch is bad enough. What he's looking to do is to trap and get control and greater control of the damaging tool. With the weapon, it becomes even more important. Okay, so now, we cannot cover every single aspect of an attack with a weapon. What we're going to try to cover, you want to think about this as angles, right? Basically, if I'm punching you, right, I'm going to have straight attacks. Well, I shouldn't say punching, striking. Straight attacks and angled attacks, okay? If you try to think of 1,000 angles, that's too complicated. But for instance, if I throw a hook like this, does it really matter if it's a back fist coming from the same angle? You address the angle, you don't address the attack. That's right. It's not the Kung Fu movies where I have to have this, 1,000 dancing leopards versus your attack. I just deal with the angle. Okay. So with the weapon, one of the attacks that isn't used so much hand to hand is straight over the top. Just somebody coming down and smash you right on top of the head. This could obviously be an incredibly lethal blow. If he throws kind of at my shoulder, it might break my shoulder, could do serious damage, but coming down on top of the head or to the side of the head, that's where I'm going to go, because that's a very lethal strike. Okay, again, you could potentially get very injured to the body, but that's a lethal strike. So what I don't want to do is have my instinct be this, blocking with the arm. Okay, this stick is going to be stronger than the bones of my arm. Okay, so this is, now the other thing to understand is, we always talk about this as range, right? The range, for instance, if I'm throwing a punch from out here, your defense is going to be different than if I'm here. Why don't you do that defense for the big strike?
It's too fast.
It's too much power, right? I can't do this. But when I'm here and I go, he can, he doesn't need as much power of a defense, and he can be faster with that too. Okay, he can do this, but he's more concerned about being able to defend this. Same thing with the weapon. This defense, I want you to make sure you're not practicing this as this. If somebody's maybe arguing with you, you got a weapon, and then they're going to attack here. Okay, so it's very important to understand you train these defenses for the proper range. So I'm not going to do this defense if he's coming in like this and doing it, because I'm not going to have the power to defend this. So we're here, and when he goes, I want to step forward and catch. Now I'm making a 90-degree angle at the arm. Okay, my hand now is going to curl, because I don't do this. He pulls the arm back and comes again at a different angle. I'm not doing this here. Okay, I want to step and try to control right away. 90-degree angle, okay, here. And I'm nice and controlled. Now, this is important. This arm is going to go outside his elbow and follow up right past his hand. I'm not reaching for the weapon like this. He straightens his hand, I can't reach it. I'm coming right here, okay? I'm going to slide to the end of the hand, or into the weapon, pull it towards me, out of his grip. As always, the thumb and finger are the weak part of the grip. Okay, so we're here, he steps in, he throws, we're right here. Now he may pull away, I may have to follow him. Okay, he may be throwing punches at me over here, I don't care. What I'm not going to do, throw punches, is start addressing this and forget about this. If I have to take a couple shots to the back of the head or something, or the back of the body here, I'm okay. If I go on the inside of the arm, let's turn this way, I can't reach. So I want to go outside of the arm, not towards the end, but right here. So even if he's lifting his hand a little bit, I can still catch it. I don't pull here because he's strong, I don't have it. I slide to the end, strip. Now here's the part. I have the weapon now. Okay? He understands what's the important thing to control? The weapon. So when you practice and when you do this, don't just stand here now. He's going to get it. As soon as we get here, I'm going to push away, control the weapon. Now notice again, I don't stand like this with the weapon. Okay? I'm going to clear away, keep him away from the weapon if I need to. Now, legal responsibility, if he starts to turn to run away, I cannot start beating on him. Okay, he is no longer a threat legally in almost any country I know of. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm sure there's some countries, but certainly in America and probably Germany, you would get in a lot of trouble for that. So we're here, again, practice this where you can put that hand on the guy. In fact, a lot of times this is going to be a hidden weapon. Right? Because if I just walk up like this, you should already be clinching me or getting away. Yeah. The guy might be here like, hey man. Good. Notice, again, strong hook. Oh, no thumb. Because if he grabs with the thumb, he's going to have a hard time holding. Here, he's going to reach outside, slide back, strip, and keep me away. Okay? And that is our basic overhead club stick defense.